Thinking about moving to LA? People mostly think of Los Angeles as the central part from downtown all the way to the beach. What you might not find out until you get here is that Los Angeles is a huge, sprawling area that encompasses other cities within it. While you might be in Los Angeles, you could technically be living in another city. And while your address might have a neighborhood name, it may not be a separate city at all. Let's start with the big picture, then drill down. First, there's LA County, and it covers a huge area from city of Lancaster in the north to city of Long Beach in the south. In the west are city of Malibu, and to the east, city of Pomona. Within the county are a bunch of other cities like city of Burbank, Pasadena, Inglewood, city of Compton, and finally, the largest city within the county, city of Los Angeles. The city of Los Angeles has really strange boundaries. At the northernmost end is the San Fernando Valley. Then as you head south, there's the LA Basin, and from there a narrow sliver extends down to the South Bay. Within the city of LA, there are several incorporated cities, as I mentioned, like city of Beverly Hills, city of West Hollywood, city of Santa Monica, Culver City, and even city of San Fernando. What happens is some of these areas find that they are unlike the rest of LA, so they incorporate so they can better manage their tax revenue and offer their residents better services than if they stayed in the city of LA. Now, when you live here, you'll just call this whole area LA, even if it's technically not in the city of LA. In this LA area, there are three distinct sub-areas: the Valley, LA, and the South Bay. Each area has its own distinct feel, and within each area, there are some neighborhoods that have truly unique character. The Valley is literally a valley with mountain ranges on the north and south. The valley can get really cold and really hot because there's no ocean breeze coming in over these mountain ranges. Some of the more expensive neighborhoods in the valley are Sherman Oaks, Studio City, Encino, Tarzana, and Woodland Hills. Homes that are south of the boulevard, south of Ventura Boulevard, are more desirable, and as you go further south towards the hillside, they generally cost more than comparable houses north of the boulevard. If it has a view, you can tack on even more to the price. As you get further in the other direction, north of the boulevard, house prices and rents get cheaper. Housing in the valley is generally cheaper than in LA. When you say LA, this is pretty much what everyone thinks of, from downtown all the way to the beach. LA has that onshore flow from the ocean, keeping things pretty moderate temperature-wise, although it can get pretty warm. Just not as hot as in the valley. I lived in Palms once and I never had to turn on the AC. LA has Beverly Hills, which has some of the most expensive houses in the whole country, if not the world. But there are other high-priced neighborhoods you may not have heard of, like Holmby Hills, Los Feliz, Beverly Park, and Brentwood. When you're on this side of the valley, you get true jetliner views from downtown to the ocean, so hillside homes on this side of the Santa Monica Mountains generally cost more than on the valley side of these mountain ranges. The more affordable areas of LA are to the east and south of downtown Los Angeles, where you could find a medium-priced home. Finally, we get into the South Bay, starting from Inglewood all the way south to the Palos Verdes Peninsula. The South Bay has the coolest weather, especially at the Palos Verdes Peninsula. Cities along the coast like Manhattan Beach, Hermosa Beach have more expensive homes than homes further inland, like in Torrance, Lawndale, Hawthorne, Carson, and Cerritos. Homes in Palos Verdes can rival some of the most expensive homes in Beverly Hills, and is actually home to some of the world's wealthiest people. So where would you want to live? Comment below and let me know if you have any questions. I hope that was helpful in giving you a better idea of the LA area. This is Dale.shin, LA Area Realtor. Click the thumbs up button, subscribe, and hit the bell to stay tuned for my next video.